What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Camping with Keith. What's up? Well, the water's running pretty pretty good. Luckily, that rock right there only had a little bit of water going over it, because if it would have been like that, there's no way I would have came over. I almost stepped on that thinking it was that rock. That's just straight mud, you know, the F-U-C-K-E-D. Fudge. Take a little bit of a breather. About at the halfway mark now. Get off me, fly or mosquito. Water's kind of clear today. It's because it's running kind of high, so it's pushed all the nastiness out of the way. This is the main creek I worry about though, when it's water being high. Because if it gets too high, I can't cross that. And the only other way to get to that spot way back there is to cross this trash bridge, which would probably be even more dicey than that. I put some logs across that trash bridge to kind of stabilize it a little more, give me more places to step onto. Might not be that bad, but it's got its own ups and downs if going that way. You go down like two little ravines, and going down and coming up and going down and coming up kind of sucks. Especially if you don't have nothing to grab onto and it's a steep, I'd say a good 60 to 70 degree angle. So it's kind of steep. All the grass is starting to grow in back here now. It's weird, that one spot where it usually gets like 8 feet tall. I'm sure they're going to still grow this year, but I don't see any sproutlings. I don't think there's too many plants that like only grow every 2-3 years, so those haven't popped up yet. And the sticky little briars aren't an issue yet either. That's good. So I'm only taking another second or two, catch my breath, and I'm gonna finish going through this nightmare. Yeehaw, it's probably gonna be muddy as fuck. If it waters up a little bit here, it's gonna be a little muddy back here. Yay. Yay. I'm about to have me some fun. Yeehaw. Yay, I did it. I crossed the Forbidden Swamp. That's what I'm gonna start calling it, the Forbidden Swamp. If it rains, you know, a day earlier, 2 days earlier, it might be unable to cross there, but luckily I have my boots and shit on. It's a little wet and muddy. Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 little streams going. I'm like, oh shit, there's another creek. Oh, there's a new creek. Hi, creek. You weren't there before. But by tomorrow, it'll be dried up a little bit more. Yeah, that's dicey. Trying to cross there. Just kept looking for like tall grass like this, and then I'd step sideways and push it down, so it'd give it a little bit of some strength underneath where I was standing. A big hole in that stump over there. I wonder if an owl lives in there. Be a perfect place for an owl. That is crazy. Like, I've never even seen that before. There's a big, I don't say there's not a shit ton of gigantic trees back there, but there are some. Big ass tower. I'd be scared to touch that thing. That has caution signs all over it. I dare ya. A double dog dare ya. Be an electrifying experience. Get a buzz from it. Buzz, buzz. Buzz. Seen a couple of mosquitoes, but not too many. It's still, weather don't know what to do. It'll be 60s, 70s one day, and then gets down to the low 30s at night. Like last night, it was like 35 degrees. Crazy. Got this morning, it was 40. I was like, that's nice. All I did is put on 2 hoodies, the heavy duty wool one and my red one underneath there. My camping sweater. That thing's beat up, holes all over it, and campfire. Oh my god, sweating. My eyeballs are fucking burning. I hate that when you get sweat in your eyes and it just freaking burns. Almost there. I gotta cross this little field. At the edge of the field, that goes down to like a little creek. I gotta cross that. Get on top of all that crap where you see those trees, then cut straight through the woods, and I am at home base. I like there'll be some hippie dude camp there. Well, I'm standing in the water. I didn't even know that shit. That's water. Or it's just at least muddy. I was like, man, I'm just standing. I got my bags just sitting in a creek. Looks like it's a little bit of a game trail. This stuff will get up as high as my chest. That's what a good machete's for. Only thing it's like, if you get a machete, that's a trail. Which makes it easy to get to your spot. Slug. I thought it was a tick that was just completely full of blood. It's just a fat ass slug. You seen those ticks today yet? Alright, I'm done. I have taken a second to breather, and I'm gonna finish this dance. Got time to finish the dance, so I will probably see y'all when I get back there where I set my shoulder up the last time. So, come along to watch the video. I want to say thank you. I really appreciate the views, the likes, the comments, all that shit. Try to keep it fresh and new. I'm localized to this area back here for a little while because you got no trespassing signs up back in the woods where I usually was camping, and I've heard a siren go off a couple times, an alarm or whatever. So I don't really want to camp back in there unless I really, really have to. Like that first creek I got to, if I wouldn't have been able to cross that, I probably would have set up shelter somewhere back there. Go back somewhere it's hidden. Ain't nobody coming back to get me. I'm just telling you, that way I hear a deer. Hear that, folks? Oh, there it is. You snort, snort, snort. I don't know what that means in deer language, but you got a problem, deal? Here, do it. Oh, you got an attitude, huh? Alright, I see how it is. Your mama. Your mama. You're like, oh God, it's that guy that usually blows up the woods. Probably in the next week or two, I'll be able to do that. I got a coupon to save like $60 on material, and that's awesome. Spend $30 and get $90 worth of shit. So that'll last me probably either the whole summer making them boom booms, or it'll last at least half to 3/4 of the way through the summer. I don't know what to do. I've been out here 2 or 3 times now without blowing the fucking place up. Kaboom! That's my call sign. What the hell? Oh, that's Keith. He's back in the woods. I know him. He just likes to... He's a good guy. He just likes to blow things up. Alright, I'm done yapping. I gotta start walking, and probably take maybe one little breather, and then I'll be at my spot. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, I got it all done. I forgot I gotta do my air mattress real quick, but then after that, I'm ready to go get the firewood. Yeah, there's an alarm set going off in the woods again. You hear it like whoop, and they go brr, 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 brr. Then you hear somebody saying something. I think one day I heard it was saying something about please remain where you're at. The authorities have been called or some shit, and then they just keep repeating that message. Crazy, crazy, crazy world we're living in. You can't just go camping nowhere or anywhere you want. You know, what's this world coming to? Still got that other spot, man. I've been thinking about going to. I need to go out there during the day just one time so I can get an idea of what I'm in for. Because if I just show up somewhere just with all my shit and go in the woods and realize it's somebody's backyard, it might be a problem. But I looked at this over the map. It's a big slot, big old piece. It's way bigger than where I'm at. Way bigger. But you know, I'd have to work, like literally, if I go back somewhere I'm not familiar with, I might get lost in the woods. I've already did out here. But I'm so confident, like I know where I'm at. You know, keep walking this direction. I'm gonna run into this, so it's like I don't have that comfort zone if I go to this other spot. So I'll have to go out there and probably just check it out, see what I'm in for. But I'm about to give me some wood and come back after a little bit, I guess. Go for a walk or some shit. So I will see you guys in a little while. Man, what the F? Dude, these cats have figured out a way to cross that river, and they've got their dirt bikes up in behind these trees. Now, I don't think you can get through these trees. I don't think they're on four-wheelers. I think it's a dirt bike. I'm just listening to the sound. I was like, okay, it kind of died out, and then all of a sudden you're blah, 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 blah. I'm thinking, if he was crossing the, man, that river's kind of, I wonder if it's high, because the creeks around here are. I don't know, man. I really don't know how these people are getting across that river. Well, I'm waiting for he's just come popping out of the trees. Hey, what's up, guy? Almost sound like they shut it off. Like, unless there's a house like right there across that river, and the sound's just traveling like it's behind these woods, but it really isn't. It's crazy stealth camping, man. It's a feeling you get. You don't get it doing any other kind of camping. Your heart just races. You're like, I'm not supposed to. What is that shit? Why is it doing that? Sorry, guys. Sorry, my mom called me. I don't know. I think it was FaceTime or something. I've never did that before. Come popping up a weird ass fucking notification. I was like, what is that? It says my mom's cell. Like, all right. I can't answer it. And it shows me on the screen and showed her like it just says H. She probably had to hit a button. She's not real tech savvy. She'll probably call me back doing the same thing. I called, it was like yesterday or the day before that, and she calls me and like, did you call me? And like, yeah, every time I call it, like, goes right to voicemail. She's like, oh, I pushed some button, I don't know what I did. She probably blocked me on accident. It's not on my end because I already checked, but yeah. Them dudes are on their little bikes. I think come screaming out of the woods with my saw in one hand, my hatchet in the other, like, get out of here, get off my property. I bought this for $110,000. I'm gonna put a factory out here. I'm gonna call it the factory of dumb shit. I'm just gonna make pointless like Chinese items and stuff. Oh man, I dropped my damn phone. Ain't that a biatch? Drop my phone. I hit the beep. Man, I got a big old pile already. I gotta get a little bit more of that. Should be enough for my big stuff for the night. It's funny, I was like, I remember last time I was here, there was some stuff hanging in the trees. I'm like, oh, I can't wait for the next time. That's gonna be easy pickings. I'm walking around, I'm like, I don't know where the hell that shit was. But I ended up finding it. And I was looking, it was like right beside me. Yeah, there was like 3 big ass pieces, and I'm walking, I'm looking at another piece. I'm like, I wonder if I can yank that down. It's funny because they'll fall down, but the vines will catch them. So then they'll just hang there, and it's perfect dried firewood. There's not a drop of moisture in it. Now there's some pieces on the bottom I grabbed that were kind of on the ground and stuff, but in the middle of them they seem to be all right. If they're not totally dry, I'll sit by the fire. So I'm gonna get back to working and shit. I just heard it sound like the Hell's Angels back there behind shelter. They're coming to get me. Wah, 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 wah. What you doing over there, boy? What you flying them colors for, boy? You can't wear that shirt, man. You gotta take that shirt off, man. You gotta earn the right to wear that shit. Got my patches. It's funny, I grew up around bikers. The crazy bunch, man. I'm telling you, some of the pig roasts I went to as a child, holy shit, fighting, titties, drinking. I mean, I experienced everything. The cops. Phew. You'd pull up and there'd be a pig's head on a stake at the end of the driveway. Classic. Tons of food, tons of beer, tons of fighting, tons of tatas. As a child, I'm like, well, this is awesome. The cops show up, and this one dude's like 16. He was cool with them. He drove his moped there and shit, and he was drinking party with them. But yeah, he was 16. He found me like, come on, we gotta hide, dude. We're underage. Can't have that shit there. There'll be a bunch of bullshit. So we went and hid under this truck cap. Never forget that. Me and him sat there for like 15, 20 minutes and watching the cops walk around looking for shit, looking at stuff. And, well, they were lighting off stuff like I do, those homemade fucking boom booms. And this is right in downtown North Canton. Like, just nothing but houses around. There ain't no fields. You can blow this stuff. It's just like, okay, your nearest neighbor is like less than a half a block down the drive. So, yeah, they're going to hear everything you do, the partying, the loudness. So, I experienced the biker side of shit. My stepdad's got 4 Harleys. Unreal. I don't even know why he's got 4 Harleys. It makes no damn sense. Talking about work slow and shit. Work slow, man. I ain't been as busy as I was. Well, now he is because it's springtime. Everybody's getting their vehicle fixed. Alright, fellas, ladies. There's a few I've seen watching my stuff and content. I see you ladies out there. I see you guys. Don't be shy. Don't be nervous. Welcome to the Keith's Camping Service. Yeah. Wick, wick, whack. Word. Word to your mama. Well, I'm almost done with all my wood. Nice little bit. Definitely want to get some more. It's supposed to get cold tonight. In the 30s, so yeah. Thinking about going to my old site over there and snagging up. There's some wood just like laying there. Don't know how dry it is, but shit over there. This shit's going on top of the pile. On top of the pile. Nice and sunny earlier. It's a little overcast now. Don't matter to me. Thought it was zoomed in for a minute. Just me bending down and standing back up. It's like Jenga, I swear to God. There we go. There we go. Oh, chunky monkey. Let's go for a walk. Been working. I've been working on some wood. Oh my God! Oh, there we go, folks. Ah, shit, man. Look at me, pig. I'm on my ass. I don't know the fuck I stepped on and fell. Dumbass rock. Man, that was fun. Ow. Splinters. And my bandages. Oh, that was so much fun. Man, I'll tell you what, life is great. You're not living until you fall flat on your ass. Yay. At least I didn't break my phone. Didn't break my ass, get stabbed with a piece of metal that was randomly sticking up. I'd fall on top of and die. I'd be die out in the fucking woods. That would be terrible. I mean, I'd be happy. Yeah, it'd be kind of terrible. There's not too much trash over here. I mean, there's a little bit, a couple jugs. But I mean, that other place over there, it's got so much shit. If they were going to sell this property, I would think they'd have to dig up a lot of the stuff that's here. And I was thinking the other night, oh, look at all these old bottles. That's a lot of glass right here. That's an oldie, I think. 1 quart of what? I don't know. Probably beer. That long neck. Don't see the super. Oh, I guess you do see long neck still. Oh no, it's just a bunch of glass like right here. And it's just like, I don't know, a bunch of shit. Bottoms of. Huh. Somebody come back here and was shooting. I hear guns and shit all the time when I'm camping. I'm walking in the wrong direction. I don't have a direction, I guess I'm walking in. Walk over here. This is the only thing I found back here, except for that one shelter across that little field I found last time out here that was resembled anything as far as there's a fire pit here. When the hell did I camp here? I'm trying to think, did I camp back here? I did camp back at this one spot one time. Yep, I did. This is from me. Never mind. I was like, man, there's other people coming back here. This shit here. I swear to God, it looks like a swimming pool. Because it is not a tarp. I was thinking, I was like, man, what if that's a swimming pool? It's all tore up, like, maybe it floated here and this place flooded. It flooded up this high, that's crazy. Man, I'd be scared if I was a deer. I always wondered what that thing was. My guess is, like I said, maybe a outdoor swimming pool somebody didn't want to throw away, or it just floated away. Yeah, they got that brown roof. I guess you can see the orange string. Let's see, you can see my shoulder. See a little bit. But I mean, when you don't have that blue, like bright blue like that, or them blue tarps don't stand out as much. Hell, that one time I was camping, that 4-wheeler come putting around. You didn't see me. Remember cutting that shit down. I realized it wasn't completely dead yet, that I'll burn it next spring or summer. Hey, that's pretty good. I might take that back and cut it up. That'd definitely give me enough wood for the night. Oh, this used to be my spot. I use this little area as like a working area. You see my chop marks. That was when I was using an axe to cut up everything. I need to go back down there and camp. And somebody knocked down all the bricks. Walk down there, shit, might as well. I guess my knees doing better. I was hoping that come out here would kind of like stretch it out and fix it. Yeah, there used to be a pillar of bricks right there that were like 8 tall. Not like it's a pretty creek or anything, it's something to look at. I set up that shelter. I thought, man, nobody's ever gonna find this place back here. I'm so hidden. You see, it's gone. There was 3 8x10 tarps. I think it was 3. I think it was 3 that made the shelter, and then there was 1 that was up here in the bushes that I didn't want to fuck around getting. I gave all them people that were homeless or whatever all kinds of material to build their little shelters or whatever the fuck they would do with my stuff. Sure, this stuff's kind of wet, soaking up the ground. Used to be able to walk through there, getting over there, but I don't know if I can do that anymore. It looks a little bit deeper than what it usually is, so maybe I'll come back here another time and play in the creek. I know last 4th of July I went and was down at the river, and that's going to be my 4th of July special this year, unless I could go to somebody's house. I think I have more fun just being by myself out in the woods, blowing shit up and celebrating the 4th like that. I got my parents, my mom, it's like you say the wrong word. Maybe all of a sudden my mom starts trying, let's just not talk about that. I'm like, you're sitting there like, okay, feeling super uncomfortable. That's just like out of nowhere. Like, okay, I guess I can't talk about that no more. It's like, so I immediately changed the subject to an uplifting subject to try to pick her up out of her fucking whatever she just fell into. So I lived with my mom, my sister, and my stepdad. I felt like I was the only normal fucking person there. My stepdad was it's fucking weird. He can be a total asshole. I remember I was living there, he'd come in one morning, it was like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and turns my light on. I'm sitting there half asleep. I look up and he's like, first he has a tick when he wants to say something and he's thinking about it, he goes, it's funny as hell, dude, it's like it's clockwork. He's standing there and all of a sudden you hear him go, you know something's about to come out that mouth. Yeah, my stepdad, he can be an asshole. My sister was batshit crazy. There's 100% nutty. She picked up my dad's nutty gene. See, nobody in my family is fucking crazy on my mom's side at all. Like, nobody has ever had issues like that. I'm gonna take in this log. What is this? Shit, it's pretty heavy. Might have more moisture in it. I don't know, I'll find something else. Something else dead in the trees hanging. I need to find some dead trees hanging. Some dead trees hanging. I see one. When it's rained within like a day or too before you get out here. I like looking for shit like this. Oh, it's full of jaggers. This ain't gonna be fun. Vines and jaggers. Yeah. I'm gonna tear that thing down. What the fuck happened over here? What in the hell? Dude, this is weird as fuck. Where did all this come from? This has all been cut and put back here. How in the fuck did somebody even get back here? I wonder if it's from the, oh, it looks like they cut down a bunch of shit around the property. That's crazy. And they just dumped it back here like it's, hey, there's no way they own this property. There's no fucking way. Yeah, this is crazy. Well, that'll be a lot of firewood there. Give it another year and a half, maybe 2 years, and all this stuff will be seasoned, ready to burn. Gotta burn it up. Burn it up. Yes, yes. There's a big hole at the top of the house. Something was down in there living. Yeah, seeing that is just fucking nuts. I was wondering how he was walking or how they were mowing grass over there. It was just like, I didn't think there was any grass where they cut down all this crap. And they drug it back here somehow, man. I'm like fucking amazed. Like there had to be some heavy machinery that moved that though. That damn lawnmower sure as hell didn't drag those over here and put them there. This ain't their property. Isn't it illegal to do that kind of shit? Like illegal dumping. Dude, there is something in that tree. That's the second time I fucking heard that. This mean ass squirrel can come flying out of there. I know what I heard. If it was a squirrel, then it would have already came out. Alright, looks like I'm gonna drag a couple pieces of wood over my way and finish getting my wood together and call it a night when it comes to wood. A perfectly round stone in the middle of the woods. Don't have a shitload of medium or kindling, so I'm gonna drag over these pieces too as well. Okay, I was like, where the hell am I at? Alright folks, I'll be back after a bit. I'm gonna finish doing my chores. I don't want to get in trouble, get grounded. Thank God I walked over here. Yeah, it was real hard to get around over in that corner. I never even walked over that way. Oh well. Oh well. Alright folks, I'll see you after a bit. My buddy the deer's back. Let's see if we can see him. He's just over here snorting. I don't know if that sounds like what they do. They snort and stuff. I can't say snort like a pig. I heard them like right over here. Big baby. It's crazy. I get this view. I've never really just stood here and looked around. I think I'm at the highest point I can be in this place. It looks like that mound over there is just a little higher, but look around. This spot's kind of cool. It's tucked back. I mean, its shelter does the job. If it was to rain, my shelter would shed water. That's all I have to. That's all I ask for. I had to tie it up on the side this time because it didn't go up exactly the way it was before. It's kind of hard to remember exactly how it was. But next, it's all good in the neighborhood. Here, Derry. They snort. They're usually real close and shit. Like I said, usually you'll see their butt as they're hopping away. My luck will come flying out of the woods after me, and I won't see it till the last minute, and it gores me. It gores me to death. Step. Bleed, bleed. Go night. I guess he went bye-bye. Bye-bye, dear. Bye-bye, dearie. I miss you. I do wish that buck, man, that one time I seen that, I probably should have walked up closer, but I felt like I was like intruding. The thing was eating and stuff. It seen me, I wasn't bothered. I moved closer, and each time I moved closer, he would look up and see me just chomping on his grass and shit. And just look at me and then bend back down and get some more food. Get some more grub. You know when I was over here breaking up my firewood, I heard a clang, a very familiar clang that's usually caused from somebody tossing beer bottles. That shelter over there. Can I see a little bit of it? I'm not walking over there right now. And if I went over there and I went straight down that way, what how hard it'd be to get to the river. Start going there to a new spot. The spot I'm at actually is nice because it's nice and shallow. I can just walk around on it. I think the deepest I got up to was like maybe my thigh. But I mean, it was like 80, 86, 87, 90 degrees and tons of humidity. Shit, that's a godsend. I'll have to cut down some stuff and then put it over that little trail. It definitely sticks out. What if I should move my hammock? Oh, I was thinking about making a footrest if I can find 8 full bricks. Okay, there's 1 brick, 2 bricks. I use 8. Damn, there's so many fucking bricks around here. 3 bricks. Dang, didn't nothing with my hands. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have me a footrest again. There's 4 of them. Find 4 more. There's another one. That one's like stuck like Chuck. Here's one. So that's 4, 5. Need 3 more bricks. Well, where are they when I need them? 90% of the time you're tripping over them. And it's a nice little journey. I'm looking for bricks. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. Yeah. Somebody asking if I'm going live. Oh yeah, I'll be going live. Go live around 90. I'm try to find me a few more bricks. But when I get my fire going, I'll come back and show you all. But right now I'm just looking for 3 more bricks and then I'll have a footrest, which is awesome. Yep. Oh, come on, bricks. Where the fuck are you? Where is the bricks at? I only need 3. Alright, folks, I will see you on the flip side. Just heard something in the bushes. Probably nothing. Oh, I'm getting my fire going. Oh, shit. That's nice. Sorry, everybody dropping things thrown in the dirt. After I just cleaned it. Alright, so let's get this fire going. Come on, fire. What's your problem? See if that'll get the fire going. I don't feel like getting up. I'd go to the backside and light that too, but I'll just leave it go. It'll should get going. Ah, here comes the fire. Get some warmth going on. Shit. It's supposed to get down to like 39 degrees tonight. nice fire. Yay. Got some pieces in the back are gonna dry off, and I got this monster here. It was standing straight up and I karate kicked it and it fell down. And it's like, oh, it's pretty dry. The bottom's a little wet, so I'll just feed it from the top, and that's my all-nighter. Big old pile of wood right here. Got my medium stuff back there. Sorry, it's a little blurry. It gets like that sometimes. Should have turned on the... Here, this will help. Whoa, let there be light. And now I got that. Get my bed. I need to slide my bed down. Nice fire. See it? Yeah, it's nice having that light. I can't believe for the longest time I never used that thing. I'm sitting there holding like a little flashlight and stuff, aiming at everything I'm recording. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Trying to cuss a little less in my videos. Trying to. Sometimes I notice I do cuss a lot, and some people make comments, so I'll back off a little bit, because like I say, sometimes I catch myself cussing too much, and it's just, I don't know, it's in the moment, mad, angry, upset, bummed out, pissed. I mean, it just triggers the F-bomb and shit and all kinds of other cuss words, but maybe that'll make my videos a little more attractive. I don't want no kids watching my crap anyways. I feel like fire feels good. I'm telling y'all, my fans were actually starting to get cold. I forgot to get the rest of them bricks, damn it. I was on a mission for bricks, and I never did get all those. There's what, 5 of them over there? Fuck, I need 3 more bricks. I'm looking for bricks again. Oh, screw it. I'll just go without bricks. Alright, I don't need no bricks. But actually I do want some bricks. When I want to prop my legs up, I'll go get one right now. I'm too close to the fire for a footrest, because if I put a footrest up now, my feet would be in the fire. I'll back the fire off here in a little bit. Move it back some, about a foot. Just when he first starts going, it's like, man, I just feel so damn good. Pluck tattoos, man. I did that shit when I was 16 years old. It's funny as hell. I was sitting in my, I think it was hand woodworking class. Yeah, it was hand woodworking class. I'm in the back plucking my heart on my hand, and the teacher comes back, and he doesn't say stop doing it or nothing. He just says, what are you doing? And I said, I'll put my girl's initials on my hand. He goes, you're gonna regret that, buddy. He's like, I'm just telling you, you can do whatever you want. He goes, but yeah, you're gonna regret that shit. I'm like, whatever, dude. So I put K plus S, Keith plus Stephanie. She was like, I can't believe you did that. Holy shit, why'd you do that? I'm like, I don't know, I love you. She was like, okay, I love you too, buddy. I just didn't expect that. So when we split up, I filled it in. I plucked it all in just to make it solid. But it was funny, I dated 2 other Stephs since then, so it's like if I would have just left K plus S, shit, I'd have been gold. I could have said the next girl I seen, the next Stephanie, I'd be like, hey man, I love you so much, man. Look, I just went ahead and put your initials on me already. Score some brownie points. Hell yeah. Alright, I gotta get ready to go live here in a minute, so I will see you guys after a bit. I hope everybody's having a good night, blessed night, staying safe, staying warm, and I'll see you on the flippy side. The flippy side. I said that. I need to come out with a new, as I'm getting ready to leave a video or a segment, I need to think of something else to say. I'll see you in a little bit. See you in a little bit. I see you after a while. See you on the flip side. Yeah, screw it. Love, peace, chicken grease. Yeah, sitting here by the fire waiting for the coals to get burnt down. It's like 1:30 in the morning. Dozed off for a little bit and the fire went out, so now I'm like fucking getting all these coals together so I can make my supper. Yeah, there's a little fire going. Late. Hopefully here the next 15 minutes or so I'll be able to make some burgers, but I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. I gotta get some coals though. I can't just have the fire like put my burgers just like right on top of that. I have to put them on coals, if not I'll just burn the hell out of my burgers. My burgers. That fire feels good as shit, I ain't gonna lie. That feels so good. My fire feels so good. Damn, my bed's nice and stiff. That air mattress is kicking ass, man. It's the best one I've had that I've got from that store. It hasn't, I keep saying it hasn't sprung a leak yet, and I worry about when I say that, my luck it will, but I've been taking care of it. And I put it away. I wrap it up with 2 bags just to be careful. Just to be careful. Alrighty. Sorry, you guys like my big knee. My big old knee. Close up with the fire. Hey, whoa, hey. Whoa. Nice little fire. Wait for the coals to get burnt down, and then I'll be able to put my rack on top of the coals and make me my supper. I look forward to making this stuff. Man, I just went over and fell asleep earlier. Damn. I gotta play catch up. Play catch up with the ketchup. But I'm gonna sit here and enjoy the fire for a bit. Get the coals come down some, and I'm gonna cook and then relax for a few more hours, and daylight will be coming up here in like 4 or 5, 6. Well, actually, I don't know what time it is. Daylight around 6:37, 7:38, something like that. So I still got a little bit of time to go. But yeah, I'm just sitting here by the fire, getting some coals together so I can make my supper, and then we'll go from there. Yeehaw! Whoopee! Beep beep. I was gonna say they're always quiet, like over here. It's like a little string of houses and shit. They always slow down for it, and that's kind of cool. They don't continue to beep the horn. Neighbors must have bitched like over the years, like, man, we can't sleep. You guys keep beeping the horn right behind my house. Do a little bit of a break, and all of a sudden you're burp, burp, burp. Toot 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 toot. Poop 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 poop. Burp 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 burp. I say, honk thy train. Honk thy train right now within 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bing, 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 bing. I have the power. He-Man. And the power of Grayskull. Honk, honk. Howdy ho, everybody. It's Camping with Keefy. Yay. Yeah, I kind of fell asleep last night in my chair before I had a chance to do like an outro for the night. So sorry, I apologize about that, but I needed ibuprofen yesterday, and I stopped by Family Dollar to get them. I didn't know if Save-A-Lot would have any, so I just went to Family Dollar and got a bottle, and they were more expensive than what I thought they were, because usually I get a bottle of 40 from Walmart for like $1.25 or something. It was like almost $1. These were like $2.50, close to $3, and I'm like, wow, this Family Dollar is usually close to Walmart's price, but yeah, that's a lot more than what it is at Walmart. But fuck it, I was in a hurry, so I grabbed it, grabbed my toilet paper, paid for it, left. And last night I was starting to have a headache. I have problems with migraine headaches, and for the last 4 or 5 days I've had to take ibuprofen, and I don't know why that is. These headaches start kicking in real bad. So I go to take them and open the bottle and put 2 in my hand, and instead of being like round and brown or orange or something like that, they're oblong shaped and they're blue. Stopped for a minute and kind of shook my head and was like, oh, whatever. So I took 800 milligrams, which is like 4 of those. It's a safe dose. It's a doctor recommended dose for a large amount of pain. So I usually do that once and it kicks my headaches back. Well, took the 4 and I swallowed them and shit. I'm looking at the box and I flip it over and it says ibuprofen. The thing is diphenhydramine or something like that. It was another something else in it. I'm like, is that the coding? The fuck is that? And I flip it back over and I look. I'm looking at it real small in the corner. It says PM. I'm like, oh, you got to be shitting me. I said, these are ibuprofen PMs. I'm like, oh, that's not what I wanted. Fuck, man, I can't stand that PM shit because I had issues with it when I was having problems sleeping before I even got put on all the meds that I'm on to help me sleep. I would do anything to try to sleep. Take this, take that, take more of this, take more of that, just anything. I was looking for just some kind of miracle to, like, oh, I can finally sleep. That just never happened. So I tried doing the Tylenol PM shit. That's got the same thing in sleep aid. That is a generic Benadryl, or it's Benadryl. That's what makes you tired. So I'm like, that's great. I just took 4 ibuprofen PMs. I said, I wonder how that's going to make me feel mixing with all my other meds I take. I'm like, oh, I guess we're going to find out. I didn't feel a whole lot of anything other than, I guess, maybe being a little more tired, but I don't want to take that shit. Back in the day, I took that and stuff, and it made me fucking hallucinate. It was crazy. Like, I took them, and I was taking a lot of them, so I'll give it that. And supposedly online, they say if you take a bunch of those Tylenol PMs and shit, it'll make you trip or hallucinate. Well, I remember I was sitting there, and I thought I saw a cat in our living room running underneath the couch. Yeah, as I told my girl, and I was like, hey, man, you left the door open, one of the outside cats got in. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, there's a cat underneath our fucking couch. She's like, there's no cat underneath our couch, Keith. And she's like, what the hell did you take? I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, your eyes, they're huge. Just look in the mirror at them. What the fuck did you take? I'm like, so I go in the bathroom and I look, and the black part was as big as it could get. And there was no light that would make it small. And I was like even blown away by it. I'm like, oh, god dang, that has to be the Tylenol PM that did that. She's like, and there ain't no damn cat in the house either. I'll show you. She takes the couch with one arm, like she's an Incredible Hulk, throws that fucking thing up in the air on his back. She goes, "Where's the hell is this cat?" I'm like standing there staring. I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, that was the last night I took them things. Never have taken any since, but man, yeah, that stuff made me hallucinate. So, and plus there was an issue with one of our cats got ran over, and it was terrible what I went through. And I seen she was going to work, and she's like, I think Socks got hit by a car. I'm like, why is that? She goes, there's a cat down the road that looked like Socks. She was on her way to work, and I'm like, oh, I'll go take a look. And I go, and I'm like getting closer. I'm like, oh, that is Socks. Oh my God. And he lifted his head up, and as he lifted his head up, fucking car come by, and you heard it hit his head. Just flipped it and ran over it. Dude, his guts and shit were just spewing like 15, 20 feet. It was just, it's a hard sight for me to even get out of my head to this day. But I remember dealing with that, and that was tough. That was real tough. That was the last inside-outside cat we had. I remember that night too, he'd sit at the door and meow, meow, meow. I can't remember if we had gotten him. I don't think we had gotten him fixed. So he just would run out, and you'd let him out. But I didn't think he was crossing that busy road. I thought he would just go back in the little woods behind our place and just chill. And it's like, that was the second cat of mine that got hit and killed around that area. Traffic moves way too fast. So yeah, people, if you got an inside cat, just bring it inside. That's usually how they end up dying, is outside cat gets hit by a car. Yeah, I didn't even fall asleep on my bed last night here. It's all set up and ready to go, but it's like, what, 2:30 now? Almost 3. I think it's actually 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I want to leave here in a little bit, so it's like if I fall asleep for 5 or 6 hours and wake up at like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, I'll be stuck here again, and I don't have the stuff I need to get me by for. I mean, I have some of the stuff I could use to get me by, but I'd be suffering by tomorrow morning, so I'm going to go ahead and work on getting out of here a little bit. Got a big old pile of wood still. It's crazy, because I fell asleep twice. Once last night probably around 4:30, because I heard the birds start chirping. I was still up then, but I don't remember being up when it was daylight, so I slept through that, and I wake up at 11:30 in my chair, and I'm like, oh, damn, I've been sleeping here for a while. That's how I always slept in my chair in the winter, man. It's not hard for me. You say I fall asleep in my chair at home every fucking night. Sometimes I don't get to the reclining portion of that sleep. It's more of a just sitting there, and I turn the lights off. I smoke my final cigarette of the night, and before you know it, I'm just like, it's the next day. So that's usually how it works. But I mean, I only sleep like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours tops before I just get up. I can't go to sleep without dreaming. I can't sleep at all without dreaming. I don't know if it's like that for everybody else, but I've never heard anybody else talk about how they dream every single night and remember the shit. And it's like, sorry folks, my smoke coming my way. I'm sick and tired of this fucking fire, man. I'm trying to push all this shit forward so it would just burn up and just be out, but still little pieces are still smoldering. Fuck, keep smoking that one piece of freaking wood. Damn. One piece of wood make it all spooky. Yeah, so I mean, this spot's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's tucked back. It's not easily accessible. But I will say this, that back there in the corner where we went yesterday, it, back there in the corner where all the trees were cut down and put, it's like I'm still confused on how that, unless they haven't had a bobcat with a claw on it, maybe that's how they got them trees back in there. Or it's recent. I haven't been back in that corner in a while, so I can't say exactly how recent it's been, but it's been within the last few months, a couple of months probably. I wasn't here when they were doing it, or I would have heard all that noise for sure. I would have been checking that out, like, oh my god, that had been like so close to me. But I think it's just that place that the storage unit facility, and they illegally put that shit back there. Because maybe they own this property. Because I remember the one night I wasn't here, I was further on up that way, and I was watching this truck drive around the storage facility. And I'm talking, it was creeping. And it came to the back, and I could see him, so I'm pretty sure he could see me. Even if it's just a little flicker of the campfire, and he just stopped there. And sorry, I didn't see my hand was there. Just stopped there, and just like he just, I don't know. I think he stopped there because he seen me and didn't know what to do, and realized that, you know, I was back in the woods. I wasn't like right next to the fence, and they just decided to, you know, go ahead on with their, I don't know if they were doing like a little sweep where they just come around and check stuff out and then leave, or what it was, but I didn't see that trucker again go around that night, so I don't know. They could have paid somebody, and they said, oh, just dump it in the back. You could open that fence up I seen right there. Just thinking, like, did he go around the whole entire fence? They tear down all the trees around the fence? Because there one day I was sitting there, and I went and I got ice and something to drink for the night. That was when I stayed that very first two-nighter, when it rained and flooded the shelter out that day. God damn it, I'm getting fucking pissed. Fuck this piece. Fuck this piece. Sorry for cussing people. Fucking pisses me off, man. Two damn little itty bitty chunks are smoking like it's a forest is burning down. I just want to. Okay. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And I feel exactly the same. Damn it! That didn't calm me down, it made me more pissed. So I'll have to pack my shit up here in a little bit. Just relaxing, smoking a little bit, and then I'm gonna just hit the road, Jack. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. What'd you say? Find somewhere to stash my wood. I'm gonna stand it up so it will, when I come back out here, it won't be too wet if it does rain. I think it's supposed to rain this week. Come back out here Friday or Saturday. Have a nice easy time, especially if I got half the wood I need already, half the wood pile. See, that's one thing I gotta back off too, is because it's, oh, I swear to God. Alright, I gotta do something about these two pieces. This is just too much. That fucking shovel is gonna do work wonders. Put that piece there. Ugh. You guys like smoking? Yeah, go over there and smoke. Oh, I see my brown lighter I lost, but I'm guaranteed that thing was what blew up last night in the fire. It didn't blow up last night. I don't know what the hell it did. Yeah, it did blow up. I know exactly what happened too. Oh, shit. I either got up to get firewood, didn't realize this thing had fallen in the fire, or hit the ground And when it hit the ground, it got hot in one spot, and it just popped it. Because I knew I dropped it like right in front of me, and I was kind of looking for it. I couldn't find it. I'm like, well, I don't know what happened to that lighter. And I'm like, damn it. It's like, where'd it go? I just was sitting in a chair, and I'm like, so I look again and can't find it, so I screw it. I broke out my other lighter. And all of a sudden, it was like 15, 20 minutes later, it was like, and the fire got real bright and shit. And just like, yeah, I'm like, standing there staring. I'm like, I don't know what that was, but most likely that was my lighter. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, we're gonna put you somewhere different if you like. In your butt, buddy. There. This shovel done paid for itself that I found. There. I hate smoke. I fucking sit here and deal with that crap all the time. This virus isn't too bad when it comes to getting smoked out. Even if you get some smoke in your face, it doesn't last that long, but it's just, I don't know if I'd do better flipping my shoulder on the back side of this. But I kind of like having my back to where it is, because I like to be able to see forward and to the side in case somebody comes up on me, because the chances of them coming up on me in the back is slim to none. But yeah, I'm going to stop my yapping and stuff and just kind of wanted to do a little bit of a wrap up from last night, since I didn't get a chance to wind down and do a short video, so not bad. I didn't do one this morning either, so damn, those two pieces, I don't know what it is about them. They're still just smoking like a slug. That's ridiculous. Dum 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 dum. Oh, my butter, yeah, it did get melted. Shit. Well, I can make scrambled eggs. Now I'm thinking, that means I have to get the fire going again. Son of a bitch. I guess I'll wait till I get home. Yeah, that sounds good too. Eating some scrambled eggs right about now. But it means I'd have to get the fire going again though. Shit. Oh well. Guess I'll make up my mind here in a minute or two. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna make me something to eat. I'm hungry. Really hungry. Alright folks, I'm gonna get off here and make up my mind, make something for lunch, and then eat that and take off, or pack up and take off and eat when I get home. Pretty damn hungry for sure. I've ate all my snacks. I don't know, I'll make up my mind folks. Alright, I'll come back after a bit, or if I don't make it back and forget to or get busy, I want to say thanks to everybody that watched my videos. Trying to make them more interesting. Some are more fun than others to watch, I guess, but I try to, like every video I have, one good thing that happens that makes it worth coming out here, and that's usually what I focus on. But this one was just a general decent time coming out here. Not too much craziness or nothing, but I want to say thanks again to all the support I receive from the people that do watch my content, the day oneers, the people that are real. You know who I'm talking about. My people. I'd do anything for my people when it comes to like friendships and shit, helping people out. Friends are hard to come by nowadays, and like good friends especially, because it seems like everybody has a motive or an ulterior like agenda they want to incorporate into a friendship that makes them benefit more from the friendship than the other person does. And it's just, I don't know. Friends, like I said, good friends are hard to come by nowadays. If you make a good friend, you just keep them, because even family sometimes it's better off to have a friend than a family member by your side, because family members have it in their heads sometimes that they can fuck over their family, but they can't fuck over their friends, because friends aren't going to put up with it and can beat their ass when most likely family just let it slide. So family and friends, I guess, are the most important things in life. If you only have shitty family, then focus on having friends and make them your family. Shit. I'm a juggler, shit. We're all about family. Woo woo! I'm going to change my camping channel's name. I'm still Juggalo for life. I'll always be that, man. People might say, it's just childish. It's just, I don't know why you're still into that kind of shit. It's like it wasn't getting into the shit. It was a lifestyle. I didn't have anybody by my side for a long time. One or two friends and nothing. My family didn't talk to me. When I was homeless, my family didn't care a fucking shit about me. They didn't care at all. They didn't call me ever to see if I was okay. Never called me to see if I want to come over for supper or dinner. And my parents told me, after I got my shit together, they just thought it was better to cut ties with me. So we didn't enable you or anything. So we just decided it'd just be best if we didn't have nothing to do with you. I'm going to tell you right now, when I was homeless and had nobody in my life, to have some family I could maybe talk to or stop by and hang out for a little bit, and that I didn't have that. And it just pisses me off, because if my sister or my nephew were homeless, my mom and stepdad would bend over backwards. Not my sister now, but in the past, they would have bent over backwards to make sure that whatever problem they had was solved. Like my sister decided she wasn't going to pay her electric bill. She got that fucking thing behind, she owed almost over $1,000. And my mom told me that. I was like, oh, what the hell? I was like, how do you get a $1,000 electric bill? I know why, because she has baseboard heaters, and she was running 2 or 3 months, and she didn't pay her bill. I lived there. The bills were outrageous every winter because of baseboard heaters. It was just insane the amount of money that was spent on the electric for that crap. But yeah, friends and family, because that $1,000 bill, my stepdad went over and paid. I've never in my life had my mom pay a bill that I had that was overdue. And even if they knew about it, shit, they're gonna offer to help me. Their excuse was well, we were worried about your nephew than her. It's like, bullshit. You would have did it even if my sister didn't have a kid. So yeah, my family's, I don't have much respect for them. I might talk to them, but it doesn't mean I respect them. Did too much to me in the past, and stabbed me in my back way too many times. At least I don't know. I just thought it was best if I just, before my dad passed away, before I had the questions that were answered or problems that were resolved, I just would rather not have that problem when my mom passes away, because she's 16 years older than me, 67. She's 67 years old. She's got all these health issues, so I don't know how long she's going to be around, but realistically, probably within the next 20 years, she's going to pass away. That would mean she'd be 86, 87 now. My grandma's 90 years old. Most of my other grandmas have lived a long life. 80s, 90s and shit, but still, realistically, my mom's probably going to be here about 20 more years, and she's going to be gone. It's just fucked up, man. My stepdad, he isn't all that healthy, so he'll be probably gone within the same time frame. Give or take a few years, he might go before her or after her, but once those two are gone, it's like, I won't have nobody. My grandma will be gone by then. My uncle will be gone by then. My aunt will be gone by then. My cousins will still be around, but I don't talk to my cousins. I will have nobody in my life. I already know I'm gonna die alone. It's fucking sad, but I ain't got no damn girlfriend. The girl wants to be with a guy that don't have a fucking car. He don't have a house. He's got an apartment, but that's not good enough. You have to have a 5-star, house that, you know, you ring a bell, ding, 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 your butler comes to the fucking door. That's the kind of girl or guy most women want. They don't want a guy that doesn't have a job. They don't fucking care. It's all about their image. They don't want to date somebody that's lower than them. They gotta trade up, man. That's all about. Let's trade up, man. I gotta get me a boyfriend that has, you know, things. Even though when you die, those things don't mean a fucking thing. So I just got certain topics I kind of get, I'm a little sensitive on. Friends, family, and death. That's just, it's a... Alright, people, I'm done yapping. Shit. I was supposed to stop talking a little bit ago. Keep talking, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. So I will see you guys later. If I don't see you at the end of this video again, I will see you on the next adventure. It's the first time coming to my channel. Hit that subscribe button. I mean, really, it's not a hard thing to do, and it's a good gesture. It keeps the channel going. And I got tons and tons of videos to keep you occupied. If you want to have some fun, go way back. Man, I got winter videos. I got spring, summer, all that good shit. So there's a season for everybody that's covered. Every aspect of weather I've experienced and recorded. Snow, thunderstorms, I mean, just ice storms, everything. Still haven't been in a tornado, but I already told you my stance on that. I'm gonna tie myself to a tree. I'll be flipping off the tornado. Fuck you, I'm not going nowhere. And all of a sudden he yanks the tree out the ground. Oh shit. Okay, everybody. I'm gonna go over now. I'm gonna see you guys later. I'll see you guys later. I was just sitting taking a smoke break. My favorite little chill spot. I always sit on this log when I carry on my shit home. I can sleep on my cot. That pisses me off. If I set up that thing and really feel nice and comfortable, no falling asleep in my chair. This little spot here kind of represents everything in life. Nothing lasts forever. I mean, I don't think if they sell this property up there, they're allowed to just like block off of creeks and shit, because that's like a natural waterway for animals. I think that's like actually against the law. So this might still be here forever, but the face of it might change. I mean, just nothing lasts forever in life. Relationships, friendships, some come to an end because people pass away, but just it's weird how nothing lasts forever. Don't matter what it is. Even your memories of people that you can pass on through stories and group activities that, you know, people remember forever will eventually die off and do nothing. But I've always been a firm believer, when you pass away, you do bring your memories with you. When you come from there to here, you don't bring that memory with you, which is weird. That's like from before you're born. If you're a spiritual being before that, you don't bring none of those memories to here, which is odd. I don't know what happened. I know there was an issue I had with some medication I took, and it almost killed me, and I basically overdosed, and I didn't know that's what had happened until I listened to somebody else's story that described what had happened. We're sitting there, and it's like everything starts going dark. It's just like your vision's starting to slowly close in on itself. And you're just kind of like looking around. You're aware something's wrong. As it gets darker and darker, then all of a sudden it just boop. There is no light. I've never seen even black crayons to describe what I saw. The blackness of, you couldn't see nothing at all. Couldn't see my hands in front of me. Couldn't see shit. And I was just there, and it was like, it was highly upsetting. I was freaking out. In that state of mind, I had enough common sense still, for some reason, to know that there was something wrong, and for some reason I knew that it wasn't my time. And there was I don't know, like a checklist I went over, like, what's wrong? Am I, you know, my heart going? Yeah, my heart's going. Something ain't right though. And I'm looking, and it's like, all of a sudden it's like I don't feel no heartbeat, I don't feel anything, and I realize I'm not breathing. And that's what scared the shit out of me. And it's like I took the biggest breath that I've ever taken in my life and just was like shaking and shit. And then slowly but surely my vision came back. But this was like, I swear to God, that was, if that's what we see when we pass away is just eternal darkness, that's going to be a very depressing next step in our journey. I believe all good people will go a certain place, and all those good people you'll see when you go, but you might not recognize them because who wants to be old? You know, some people want to be young. They'll come to you and you won't recognize them, but and it'll be your grandpa or your grandma or something. You know, so our time on Earth is, I feel, a gift. I hope everybody tries to enjoy it as much as like I have. It's been a nice journey doing all these camping trips. I mean, when I get older and I can't do this, I'm gonna think back to me around a time in my life where I just was out there camping all the time. It didn't matter if it was rain or shine or snow or 5 degrees out, I was still out camping all the time. But yeah, I'm just trying to do what I can. Well, I can't. I was having knee issues, and for some reason my knee is not bothering me at all. I can bend it, I can crouch with it again. It's like nothing ever happened to it. But that's exactly what happened to my right knee, and I had to get surgery because I could not put weight on it. But I'm going to finish this smoky cancer stick, I guess you could call it, and grab the rest of my shit and get the fuck out of here. Yeah, water's still going over my rock I got to stand on. That's lovely. I hate that. I'm going to throw that over somewhere because I bet somebody's using that to cross this water. I don't know. I haven't seen no footprints anywhere back there. Y'all want to go fishing? I got me a hook, a sinker, and a bobber and some bait. I'm a master baiter. I can know how to put on a worm on the hook very well. So well, I went to a fishing tournament one day and I said I was a masturbating champion. I'm a part of pro bass fishermen for the rest of my life. I got a tattoo, y'all, on my back. It says, "Dog got any bass? Got bass, got grass, got cash for the ride." Alright, I'm done being silly, goofy. Alright, yo, everybody. Well, that stuff is up to my waist now. It's gonna get a little higher, and that's as high as it'll go. Shit sucks walking through, especially with shorts. Just slice and dice your legs up. So enough talking. I guess I'll start walking. I'll see you all on the next adventure.